June 2nd, 2024. Daily Bread. Passage: 1 Samuel chapter 11, verse 1 to verse 15. Key verse 6. Title: The Spirit of God came upon Saul. Nahash the Ammonites went up and besieged Jabesh Gilead, and all the men of Jabesh said to him, "Make a treaty with us, and we will be subject to you." But Nahash the Ammonite replied, "I will make a treaty with you only on the condition that I gouge out the right eye of every one of you, and so bring disgrace on all Israel." The elders of Jabesh said to him, "Give us 7 days, so we can send messengers throughout Israel. If no one comes to rescue us, we will surrender to you." When the messengers came to Gibeah of Saul and reported these terms to the people, they all wept aloud. Just then Saul was returning from the fields, behind his oxen, and he asked, "What is wrong with everyone? Why are they weeping?" Then they reported to him what the men of Jabesh had said. When Saul heard their words, the Spirit of God came powerfully upon him, and he burned with anger. He took a pair of oxen, cut them into pieces, and sent the pieces by messengers throughout Israel, proclaiming, "This is what will be done by the oxen of anyone who does not follow Saul and Samuel." Then the terror of the Lord fell on the people, and they came out together as one. When Saul mustered them at Bezek, the men of Israel numbered 300,000, and those of Judah 30,000. They told the messengers who had come, "Say to the men of Jabesh Gilead, by the time the sun is hot tomorrow, you will be rescued." When the messengers went and reported this to the men of Jabesh, they were elated. They said to the Ammonites, "Tomorrow we will surrender to you, and you can do to us whatever you like." The next day, Saul separated his men into 3 divisions. During the last watch of the night, they broke into the camp of the Ammonites and slaughtered them until the heat of the day. Those who survived were scattered, so that no 2 of them were left together. The people then said to Samuel, "Who was it that asked, 'Shall Saul reign over us?' Turn these men over to us, so that we may put them to death." But Saul said, "No one will be put to death today, for this day the Lord has rescued Israel." Then Samuel said to the people, "Come, let us go to Gilgal, and there renew the kingship." So all the people went to Gilgal, and made Saul king in the presence of the Lord. There they sacrificed fellowship offerings before the Lord, and Saul and all the Israelites had a great celebration. Daily Bread Message. Israel faced a national crisis. Nahash besieged Jabesh Gilead and would only accept surrender on the condition that all the men would gouge out their right eye. The elders of Jabesh sent messengers throughout Israel, pleading for help. Making the problem worse was that there was no leader to rally the people and plant courage in their hearts. The anointed king Saul had gone back to his farm to plow his fields. Saul had previously tried to shy away from being king. God worked in Saul. When Saul heard about Jabesh, the Spirit of God came powerfully upon Saul. He burned with anger for what was happening to his people at Jabesh Gilead. The terror of the Lord fell on the people, and they followed Saul's leadership. Saul mustered them to fight. They attacked the Ammonites, and God gave them a great victory. Does God want you to rise above comfort or circumstances, to be courageous and bless others? Ask God to empower and embolden you by His Spirit. Saul could not be king in his own strength, but God's Spirit enabled him to lead, and He will do the same for you. Prayer. Father, people are in a spiritual crisis, but like Saul, I am weak and selfish. Empower me by your Holy Spirit to lead others to Jesus Christ. One word: depend on the Holy Spirit.